This is a story by Brandon Blair.
The Dark One, Part 1.
The ghost town of Corpus Moors was first settled by the Adena tribe. There was a legend that when the tribe was under attack by settlers, the leader of their tribe called upon an ancient demon to slaughter his enemies. The demon gave a devilish grin as the chief pleaded for his people's lives. The demon whispered, "Where is your God now?" One by one, more of the chief's men was slaughtered. As the chief looked back at the creature cloaked in black, he caught the gaze of the demon's piercing red eyes. He noticed the demon's pale face had tears in it, and within those tears there were maggots pouring out. The demon looked back at the chief and gave him a smile with its blood-stained sharp teeth, which were as thin as pine needles. The demon whispered through his cracked, bloody lips, "Shall we?" The demon winked at the chief and then lifted his hands up slowly, and as he did, one by one, the settlers' eyes began to bleed. All of the settlers also began coughing profusely. Maggots began to pour out of their mouths. The settlers fell to their knees, screaming in pain, gargling on the maggots as they slowly died. The demon laughed and took a deep breath and licked his lips. He looked back at the chief and said, "It's time to pay the toll." The chief looked at him with fear in his eyes and got on his knees and began praying for forgiveness. The demon laughed. "Your God can't save you now." Then the demon snapped his fingers, and the chief's tribesmen began to fall to the same fate as the settlers. The chief said, "That was not a part of the deal. You were supposed to kill my enemies." The demon replied, "I did, but now I want more souls. But first, I'll let you watch." The chief couldn't believe his eyes as he saw tribesmen and settlers fall to their death one by one. As the last one fell, the demon began to walk towards the chief and grabbed his shoulder. As he did, lightning began to strike the ground all around them, creating a circle. The demon gave the chief one last grin as he buried his sharp, dirty fingernails into the chief's chest, ripping out his heart